Oh, well, hey there, I didn't see you come in. I heard you were looking for a tour of the studio. Well, let me show you. Come on. Here we are at the entrance to the studio, where we enter into what I like to call the living room. Now, the studio space actually serves more as a radio station for the college. That is its main purpose, but me and my buddies have decided to sort of repurpose the area into a recording studio for ourselves. The first room I'd like to show you is actually in the complete opposite direction of where most of the recording goes on, but I still think it's really cool, and I'd like to show you. Through this door is what I like to call the infinite music room. Yeah, there's just thousands and thousands of CDs and vinyls and cassettes somewhere, I think, but it's, it just kind of keeps going. There's an office back here, but there's just so much music back here, I don't think anybody could ever listen to it all. Anyway, enough of that room. Let's get to where the actual magic happens. Right through these doors. This door leads into a weird little three-way door intersection. We'll go in there later. But first, the main room. This is where we have all of our computers set up and where everything sort of connects into. As I said, this is primarily a radio broadcast station, so there's all that, which I have no idea how it works, and some more onboard gear, which we don't really know what purpose it serves, and then my buddy's computer, and mine. Now, if you'll join me in this little rat's nest, we'll find the quote-unquote heart of everything that goes on here. A Focusrite 18i20, I believe. It is not mine. It is my buddy Michael's, our bassist. It is where we run pretty much everything we record through. It has 8 inputs, 10 outputs, and is quite useful. As you can kind of maybe tell, I like to be a little bit organized with my life and work, so I've taken each of these cables and labeled them with white duct tape as to where they are routed and what they are recording. I also, if I move out of the way a little bit, you can see right there that I've taped them all to the floor so that they don't become a tripping hazard, I suppose. Now, if we were to just follow all these little cables down, we get to the fun room. Quickly, I'll try to just sort of explain the philosophy behind the setup here. In this corner, we have the drums set up. The reason I put them in this corner is because it has the best sight line to the other 2 rooms. We only use one other room, but sight lines are very important when we're recording jazz because we want to make sure all the musicians can visually communicate with each other. If you know, you know. Anyway, it's also in the corner that has the best acoustics, in my opinion. And I don't know, it just looks nice and it felt like it needed to go there. Immediately across the way, we have the bass corner. We got an upright in the corner here. It's in its bag. We also have a Joe Dart signature bass and a J bass. Neither of them are mine. The upright belongs to the college. The other 2 belong to my buddy. But yeah, what we have the bassists sort of stand over here, and that way that they can look at the drummer. They can also look at the guitarist, who we kind of just put wherever in this room, and they can also turn around and look at the horns in the other room if they want to. But yeah, we have a guitar amp in here. That's really just a formality. When we're recording, we turn the amp down really low and we just take a DI. There's also a bass amp right here on the table. It's a Roland Cube. It's a pretty good one. But yeah, that's pretty much this room. There's a closet on the wall over there that has the blanket from the bed that I sleep in every night. I've been pretty cold recently. But no, seriously, I just put the blanket there because otherwise it's a big wood wall, and that's a pretty reflective surface, and we don't like that in recording. Inside the closet, there's a bunch of miscellaneous cables and microphones and just random shit, to be honest. It's a nice thing to have around. Oh, also something fun I want to show you here. Come here and look at this. I found a piece of random acoustic foam lying around, and I taped it to the door, 'cause why not? Directly adjacent to the recording room that we were just in, we have this other weird room that right now we're kind of just using to store all of our stuff. But no, really, this room is kind of cool, and we haven't found a use for it yet, but it would be nice if we knew how to use this. The only problem with this is the only person who we know that understands how to work it was arrested a few years ago for maybe child pornography. We're not really sure. Other than that, yeah, it's kind of just a weird shaped room that's right next to the other rooms that we use to store things. Well, that's kinda it. If you want more in-depth tours, just let me know and I'd be happy to give them. Our first EP is dropping soon. It's called Bluer Skies. Make sure you listen to it when it comes out. You know the deal.